Hey guys, Large with another video, and this right here is my WWE NXT review for July the 10th, 2013, and this episode of NXT was really good. We had a pretty good Divas match, a segment promoting the debut next week, a really good match between Zayn and Kruger, some entertaining stuff from Enzo Amore, and a really good 6-man tag match. So yeah, let's get on with this review. First we get Summer Rae versus Emma in the semifinal of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament. Really good, pretty good match. It lasted for like 5 minutes, I do believe. With the ending comes where Emma and Summer Rae are going back and forth with the roll-up pins, and Emma stacks Summer Rae up and gets the win, and she advances on to the final of the tournament to face Paige in 2 weeks, I do believe. So that's really good to see. And I'm really a big fan of both Divas. Well, all three of Divas involved in this, and I like, this whole Paige versus Emma. A lot of people thought they were gonna go with Summer Rae versus Paige in the final, but this is really good. And after the match, Summer Rae goes to attack Emma some more, and Paige comes down, stops her, helps Emma up, and they stare at each other. And showing, I guess, some mutual respect, I guess you could say. And really good, strong Divas segment here. Then we get backstage segment between Bayley and Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes is praising Bayley, how Bayley's come a long way on NXT, and about the setback with Alicia Fox a couple of weeks ago in the tournament. And Ric Flair comes in, brings Charlotte in, and they talk about the debut and how she's ready to go and she wants an opponent, and Bayley's like, sign me up. I would love to face you. And her Charlotte shake hands, and before Ric Flair and Charlotte bails, Bayley's like, can you do it one time? Can you do it one time? Ric Flair kind of walks off a little bit. Then comes back into the camera, and he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And Bayley starts doing it, and Dusty Rhodes is looking around like, Lord. Really good segment. I like this one. The match number 2, which I thought was match of the night, Leo Kruger versus Sami Zayn. Step back because you're getting too close. But really good match. I like this a lot. To start the match off with a bunch of arm drag spots, and Sami Zayn did this really cool arm drag. It was really nice. Some really good moves and really back and forth action. It gets a little too much for Sami Zayn to handle, though. Leo Kruger works on the arm and shoulder area, and eventually wins with GC3 submission. So really strong match, and this tells a lot about both guys. Both guys need to be on the roster, especially Leo Kruger. Leo Kruger will be 34, I do believe, next week. So WWE needs to call Kruger up fast. I know they were talking about calling Cassius Ohno or Adrian Neville up, but they really need to get Kruger on the main roster. This guy is almost going to be 34 years old, and he ain't getting any younger, so let's get Kruger up there. But really strong match, and I enjoyed this matchup. From top to bottom, middle, whatever, this match was really entertaining. The crowd was into it, chanting "Ole Ole," and giving Kruger some hell. Then we get a backstage segment from William Regal, Corey Graves, and Adrian Neville talking about the Wyatt family, and William Regal and Adrian Neville kind of used some terms from England in this segment. I thought it was a really nice touch, 2 Englishmen and Corey Graves in there. So, and William Regal puts over Adrian Neville and Corey Graves in his own way. Then we get Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy versus Mason Ryan. Enzo Amore cuts a pretty funny promo coming down the ring, and really entertaining. Enzo Amore is really entertaining and was easily the best part of this segment. Mason Ryan, yeah. Colin Cassidy, yeah. But Enzo Amore, man, this guy lit this segment up. Alright, brawl. It was a 2-on-1 handicap match. Mason Ryan had Colin Cassidy up for a power slam. Enzo clips his knee out, so he falls down with Colin Cassidy pressing on top of him, getting the win. So Colin Cassidy and Enzo Amore defeat Mason Ryan, and Mason Ryan is pretty upset about this, so they'll continue this program. An interesting one too. Then we get Dusty Rhodes cutting a backstage interview, backstage promo, I guess you can say, on the NXT number one contendership. Next week is going to be Sami Zayn versus Leo Kruger versus Antonio Cesaro for the number one contendership of Bo Dallas' NXT Championship. And Bo Dallas will also be in action next week against Scott Dawson, so that should be alright to look forward to. And Charlotte and Bayley. And the NXT Tag Team title matches next week. Corey Graves and Adrian Neville, who's replacing Cassius Ohno because of Cassius Ohno's injury in real life, versus Eric Rowan and Luke Harper of the Wyatt family. But then we get the main event. Wyatt family, Luke Harper, Bray Wyatt, and Eric Rowan versus Adrian Neville, William Regal, and Corey Graves. In a six-man tag. Really good six-man tag. Like this one a lot. Some really good stuff. Adrian Neville kind of played the face in peril here. And William Regal was on fire here. Not really much of Corey Graves in this matchup. But neither Corey Graves or Bray Wyatt was really in this match that long. But Adrian Neville was in this matchup for just about the whole majority of the match. Regal gets a hot tag, and he starts wailing on Harper, hits him with the knee trembler, and they just go back and forth. And Adrian Neville hits Corey Graves and Eric Rowan with a flipping dive outside on the outside. That was epic. On Corey Graves and Eric Rowan, and only leaving William Regal alone. And Bray Wyatt comes in and just kills him with a Sister Abigail. So the Wyatt family stands tall again. So you know what's gonna happen next week. But Bray Wyatt and his family stays tall again. And the Wyatt family has really been creating a lot of buzz around here lately. After them killing Kane with those steel steps on Monday, and Kane possibly not being in the Money in the Bank, the Wyatt family has been doing a lot lately. So good to see them again on NXT, at least for the last couple more times. And seeing them on Raw was really, really fun and unique, because you never really so used to seeing that stuff on Raw. So but yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the episode. And next week's episode is sure to be pretty good, really good. You got the debut of Charlotte. Bo Dallas is in the house, I guess. That's cool for any Bo Dallas fans. Zayn, Cesaro, and Kruger should be a great match. And the tag team title match is next week. So yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to next week. But this week's episode was really good, and I enjoyed it as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this show, this review, and everything in between. This is Lord, do another video, and peace.